Hey, this is Jake from Draft Your Bid here, and today I will talk about the single most common reason marketing agency quotes stall and exactly how you can write proposals that clients actually approve. You just nailed the pitch, the client is visibly excited, and they end the call with those magic words. "This sounds great, send me a quote." You spend an hour drafting the perfect proposal, you hit send, and then you wait as they stall, ask a million questions, or worse, ghost you for a competitor. The single most common reason marketing agency quotes stall isn't your pricing. It's a lack of clarity that leaves the client guessing what they are actually buying. Today, I am going to show you how to write an itemized, bulletproof marketing quote that clients instantly understand, trust, and sign without hesitation. Strategy number 1 is the easiest to fix. You need to stop selling vague services and start selling specific deliverables. A vague quote says, social media management, 1,200 pounds per month, which forces the client's brain to do heavy lifting to figure out if that includes TikTok, strategy, or community management. A specific quote says, 1,200 pounds per month includes 12 posts across Instagram and LinkedIn, 4 stories, weekday community management, and a monthly performance report. Specificity not only helps the client see the exact value they are getting, but it protects you from scope creep when they inevitably ask why you aren't posting every single day. Strategy number 2 is about protecting client trust. You must always separate your one-time setup costs from your recurring monthly retainer. Nothing kills momentum faster than invoice shock, which happens when a client expects a 1,200 pound monthly bill but receives a 2,000 pound invoice because you quietly buried the onboarding costs. Break your quote into 3 distinct tiers instead: a fixed one-time setup fee, the ongoing monthly retainer, and any optional add-ons like paid media management. This structure makes internal budget approvals a breeze, as telling a finance director 800 pounds for setup and 1,200 pounds monthly is infinitely easier to swallow than an inexplicably high first invoice. Strategy number 3 will save your sanity. You must explicitly define your revision rounds to avoid the endless loop of client feedback. Simply stating 2 rounds of revisions included prevents that agonizing conversation on round 4 when the client incorrectly assumed tweaks were unlimited. But you also need to define what a revision actually is, because changing a button color is a revision, while changing the target audience mid-campaign is a complete pivot. Adding a clause that says structural changes to strategy are not included in content revision rounds gives you the leverage to quote a new price when the brief suddenly changes. Strategy number 4 is a psychological trick to increase your average deal size. Offer the choice between a project and a retainer whenever your service allows for both models. Some clients are highly risk-averse and want a 3-month project with a defined end date, while others crave the predictability of a rolling monthly retainer. Showing both options side by side shifts the client's mindset from "should we hire this agency?" to "which option from this agency should we choose?" Strategy number 5 protects your profit margins. Establish a crystal clear process for out-of-scope requests right inside your quote. Clients will always ask for just one extra thing, and if you don't have a system to handle it, you will slowly bleed away your time into profitability. Include a simple line stating, "Work outside the scope of this quote will be agreed in writing before it begins, and we will provide a brief estimate for your approval." Setting this boundary isn't adversarial, it's highly professional, and it trains your clients to respect your time and expertise from day one. Strategy number 6 prevents cash flow bottlenecks. State your payment terms explicitly before the client ever sees an invoice. If a client has an issue with your payment terms, you need to have that negotiation before you start the work, not 30 days after you've already delivered the assets. If you want to skip the guesswork and start sending winning proposals today, check the link in the description for more tips and grab your 3 free professional proposal drafts at draftyourbid.com.